last two spreads in the book. Bertie, you like this one? I do too. I like the salmon color with the black and white. Lots of black and white. Okay. I did my journaling, and it is Prince Rupert Sound, Canada, to Nome, Alaska, which is way, 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 way up at the tip. Day 242. On an American ferry on the Alaskan Marine Highway, dropped off in Juneau, the only U.S. capital not accessible by road. Been there. End goal is Little Diomede Island, which is still 130 miles away. And I made this. I love this. It's a combination of that same circle that I've been using. And a bright background of mine, blown up, stretched, however you want to say it. Okay, now where's my circle? My circle's supposed to be the last page. Oh, here it is. That one. And I just lightened it and blew it up a little bit more. So these last pages are going to be quick because I am done with this project. I have thoroughly, thoroughly, thoroughly loved it. And it's just dragged on a little long for me. Now I've done longer ones, believe it or not, which are crazy. I did the Around the World one in 80 days, and it turned out to be 80 days on accident, truly. Okay, I think I want to do this circle, and then I'm going to put the right here, which I love the juxtaposition of the grid paper. This is all in here with the circle. And I need a new glue stick. I finished a glue stick yesterday. So this is just the lazy days of summer here. It's hot when you take the dog out in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom, and the cement is still hot on your feet because you're barefooted. Not piping hot, but still hot. It's crazy. And he had a bad night last night. He was up 3 or 4 times. But the dog eats terrible, terrible things. Okay. Let's see. I love this. Why is that just the simplest thing, but so pretty? And kind of breaking down. This was something else in a previous life. I don't remember what. But I'm blocking off the circle because he's not come full circle yet, right? Oh, man. That is pretty. Okay. Now he's come full circle. But true to the story and the series, he did make it back to Little Diomede Island. Little Diomede Island is in the Bering Strait, and the weather was too bad for a helicopter to land, which is the only way to get there. So he was within 2 miles. Still in the Bering Strait, but not on the island where he started. So he was 2 miles short of his goal. But still in Alaska. Just the weather was much worse. And it was summer. They timed it so that it was still summer, but now actually that's a little big, but it's more. So these are super simple because we are through. And tomorrow I'm going to do a flip through of all 3 volumes. And this feels good to finish this. Just because I'm ready for something new. Now I'm trying to get this paper on here because I'm manhandling it. All right. I hate to lose that dark edge, but I'm going to. A little bit. And these other pages is too long. Oh gosh. I'm struggling. There's a lot easier ways to do this than how I'm doing it right now. But that's okay. If it was easy, it wouldn't be fun. I don't think there's going to be any journaling on this because I love the look of the full circle. And I think I'm going to do the last page. You know what? Oh, please don't rip. I'm really manhandling it now. It's still a little wet, but it's not all the way to the spine. Ah. Okay, we're going to skip this. We're going to just leave this like it is, full circle. And do our last bit of journaling on the back of this. And maybe use up some of these scraps. If you can hear my husband, ignore him. All right, one more little piece. Let's make 3 columns. Okay. Our numbers are going up in South Carolina. They've been coming down dramatically, but we only have 43% vaccinated. And I would say 80% of that, I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. 80% of that is the older population, just for common sense reasons. Even the ones that don't believe that it's real still got the vaccination, a lot of them. Because there's a lot of people in this state that still think it was a political hoax by the Democratic Party. A lot. A lot of people who I work with. But they still got the vaccine, just in case. Okay. But the European variant, I think the one that started in South Africa, which is very, 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 very contagious, is the one that we're getting now over here. But one of the best vaccines against it is the Johnson & Johnson vaccine, which is the one I got. So Cross your fingers. Plus, I've had it, so I feel pretty good that I won't catch it. But I could still be a carrier, which is why I'm still wearing a mask in public. Not in crowds, because I don't go in crowds, but like at Walmart. Okay, that's our scraps from the last couple days. And, ooh, let's do this piece of yellow for the last bit of journaling, which is going to have to be tiny, because it's all of this. Bering Strait, August, day 245. Seas are high, wind and rain wreck us. I can see Little Diomede on the radar, but not in person. After the captain abandons the possibility of landing, we have made it within 2 miles of our starting point. Tired and ready to go home. What a journey. Full circle. So, 245 days. Bering Strait. He's closer to Russia here than he is to... He's in Alaska, but he's closer to Russia than he is to the rest of Alaska. August 1997. Seas are high. Wind and rain wreck us. I can see Little Diomede on the radar. But not in person. After the captain, can you hear the osprey? I'm not so sure there's not an osprey nest in one of the trees at the top of our driveway. It's hard to see now with the leaves all out. And our leaves are already starting to fall. It's crazy. And they're putting Halloween in the store. Possibility of landing. We have made it within 2 miles of our starting point. Okay, there's that. And then I'm going to put this on another scrap, which I have a few of underneath. Just make it a continuation. Tired and ready to go home. What a journey. Full circle. Woo! I can't imagine how I feel. I can't imagine how he felt. Okay, I think I'm going to put this down the center and straddle, because I don't want to cover up these other 2 spots here. And this kind of joins the ground colors and the bright colors in my untrained eye. And we are through. We made it full circle. Tomorrow I will have a full flip through with a little narration. Little. Because there's 66 videos on this, which is insane. I have almost, I think, 1,000 videos, which is insane also. They tell you not to do that, but it's too late. I've already done it. Oh, love this. One volume, volume 3, volume 2, and volume 1. Let's put them in order. The middle one was the fattest. This was not a True Traveler's Notebook, so it was smaller. Had not as many pages. These two were real. And there's a few pages left. A very few. And we came full circle. I might photocopy that real small and put it on these two covers. I don't know. But this is what he did. He started on the corner of Alaska, Little Diomede Island, which is close in the Bering Sea, close to Russia. And he went all the way around Australia, all the way down South America, all the way up through Mexico, all the way quickly through here and back over to the edge of the Bering Sea. Cool. What am I going to do next? I don't know. But he has other trips like this. He did a Sahara Desert one. He did a Himalayan one. He did pole to pole, from north to south. And I don't know if he's done any other ones that I have come across. He did a train journey. But he's also getting up there in age. He's not a spring chicken. Look at that. I need to put a rubber band around these things. Trying to find a couple rubber bands here. I might take this to my art journaling class today. Art class, not art journal. Tomorrow might be the first day of the paper class club. I have to make sure it's called a club so that I don't have to be indoctrinated into teaching and trained and everything else and bonded and CPR classes and da-da-da. Oh, love that. So pretty. Okay, thanks for watching. Curti. Thank you. Talk to y'all later. Bye.